Here are 3 things I quit to become more charismatic. See, most people think that improving their lives means adding more habits. But the truth is that real progress comes from actually removing what's holding you back. And there's a very simple idea behind this that for some reason is very underestimated called the theory of constraints. Let me give you a metaphor so that I paint a picture for you. Let's say you're naturally someone that floats above water. You're in the ocean and you're floating and you know that your fullest potential will always be above the water. But then something pushes you under the water. And for years you've been pushed down under the water. How the heck are you gonna break free into your full potential? Is it by learning new swimming techniques? Is it by swimming harder? No, the thing is still holding you back. The only way you're going to be released into your full potential is by removing the thing that's holding you back, and then you're naturally gonna float above the water. The principle is exactly the same when it comes to personal evolution in whatever it is that you're pursuing. So today, what I'm gonna share with you are the 3 things I had to quit to go from being the shy, insecure, bullied, diagnosed with social anxiety kid to now getting paid to speak on stages, coaching hundreds of men, building beautiful, meaningful relationships, truly living the life I used to manifest in my journal. Now, before we go in, I just want to say that the information I'm about to share with you is absolutely enough for you to already experience some change in your life, in charisma, in confidence, communication, all that stuff. But if there are 2 things I've learned in my life, it's that number 1, proximity is power. If you want to speed up the process of progress, the best thing you can do is surround yourself by people who are already where you want to be. And the second thing is that there is no better education than live feedback, than immersion. This is why I created the Born to Speak community. It's completely free. It's a brotherhood. We go on calls, we practice speaking, we give each other feedback. There are many hours of information, extra courses on all different things, charisma, influence, public speaking, all that good stuff. It's completely free. I'll see you there on the other side. Okay, let's jump in. Number 1, the first thing I had to quit was pornography. I hope the algorithm doesn't know what I'm talking about, but you know, because you're human. And the reason is that people only respect you to the degree that you respect yourself. 99% of men have at least at one point in their lives had this feeling of, there's probably a better usage of my time and energy right now than wasting it on that bullshit on the screen I'm watching right now. And there's nothing inherently wrong with it. That's not the point. The problem is that it has been objectively measured with certain devices that were able to measure the frequencies that different human emotions create, that the lowest vibration a human being can possibly create. It's not fear, it's not even jealousy, things like it's not anger, it's not even shame, it's lust. The lowest vibration. And on the top of that scale, you have things like love, freedom, peace, joy. And so the furthest you can be from love and all the beautiful emotions we want to feel as humans and experiences we want to have is lust. That has been objectively measured. And the other thing is that as soon as, at least at one moment of your life, you felt that, there's something off, all the religions of the world and all the ancient wisdom might have a point where sex is not wrong, it's a beautiful human experience, super important, but lust, they're all pointing to the same thing, turning lust into love. So you're like, they might have a point, let me stop. And in a few days or a few weeks later, you come back. And you're like, no. This time I'm stopping for real. You come back. And every time you do that, it creates the self-image of someone that cannot be trusted, of someone whose word cannot be respected. And that happens subconsciously because the self-image, our identity, is built on proof. And so what happens when you have that self-image of yourself? Well, people will feel it. And that 1000% affects charisma. I can promise you, I've been on a wild journey for the past 10 years. I was addicted for years. I was jerking off multiple times per day. It ruined relationships. And I was going through periods of months in a row where I was off and then I was coming back. And I was able to observe every time and take data. What works, what doesn't? How do I feel when I do it? How do I feel when I don't do it? And I have an abundance of proof that life and charisma and speaking skills, all of it just expands. The quality of life just explodes when you're off, in my opinion, and in the hundreds of men that I helped in my previous business. So I can promise you, if there's nothing else you can take away from this video, this will be it. Below the Born to Speak link, I'll put the link to my other community that is not as active, that is around nofap, semen retention, sexual energy. And by the way, in Born to Speak, there's also a part that is about that. So I just want to share that. Cool. Now, the second thing I had to create in my life is, guess what? Social media. Now, I'm not saying I completely removed the tool of social media from my life. It changed my career forever. It allows me to do what I love to do and to serve people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I eliminated almost entirely doom scrolling, watching other people's stories. The thing you have to understand is that we are deeply, profoundly social creatures, which means we have evolved. Our biology has evolved through tens of thousands of years to live in small tribes. So no matter how hard you try not to give a fuck about other people, deep down you will. There's different levels to it, but deep down you will. You're human and that's okay. Which means we compare ourselves to others, we care about status, we care about hierarchy, and what happened is that social media was supposed to be a tool that unites us, that connects us even more. What it ended up creating is an amplification of all of the normal human feelings we can have, which is fear of rejection, fear of not being enough, comparing yourselves to others. These are all natural things. It just took it and amplified times 1,000. We're not meant to be able to have access to so much information about millions of humans and to see all the highlights from everyone else. And you can feel like your life is going great, and then you open social media and then that guy is getting married, that guy just got a raise at his job, that guy just spoke in front of 1,000 people, that guy just sold his business for $1 million. It's like, you cannot compete. And remember what I said about the fact that people will only respect you to the degree that you respect yourself. This is the fundamental law, which means that anything in your life that decreases the quality of your self-image, everything in your life that makes you feel not good enough, that makes you feel less, that makes you feel inferior or whatever, it is all hurting your level of charisma, your level of confidence. The self-image is where all the magic happens. So you can scan your life, even beyond these 3 habits, everything that is hurting your self-image right now. The third point, actually, the third thing I had to remove was insecure people in my environment. You want to know why? Because we've all had this experience. You start feeling good. You start declaring something that you're confident about. You start showing up with the level of confidence that you deserve, and then boom, someone starts poking. Boop. Oh, look at Mr. Whatever. Oh, someone's getting all confident here. Oh, the little comments, the little, man, you can feel the people are starting to make fun of your project, starting to make fun, talking about how you're changing and all that stuff, but in a negative connotation. All of these things, proximity is power. We become the sum of the 5 people we spend most time with. That's not bullshit. There's a reason why it's so cliched, it's because it's true. So you want to absolutely ruthlessly eliminate anyone in your life that gets triggered, insecure by you fulfilling your fullest potential. I'm talking ruthlessly. If you don't, I promise you, you will be living below your fullest potential. Now, that doesn't mean ghosting people from your family or childhood friends. That means, hey, I appreciate you. Let me go there. You stay there. We connect from time to time. But hey, let me surround myself by other people. And then slowly but surely, your environment will change, and that's okay. It's the natural process of life. So if you want to speed up that process, I'm not just saying this to bullshit you or to sell you. The community is free. I have purposely created an environment with high standards so that people can progress faster in that journey, which I believe is the most important, the skill of moving people. The world is shaped by those who learn how to move people. I love you guys. I'll see you on the other side. And if not, I'll see you here in a video very soon. Peace. Much love.